with a green well, or excuse me, a well, bluish energies right in the center, swirling all about. At the edge of the camp, you see a red, or really in the ruin at the edge of the well, you see a red tent that some of you recognize to be belonging to a necromancer, specifically one of the Order of the Black Worm. Said order is very notorious for being quite, worships the King of Worms, a god that most necromancers pay homage to. As you are kind of just sort of getting close to this tent and investigating, Hans just goes straight forward and heads right into this little old
welcoming party.
Ruin right here. Yep, in the welcoming party of about 12-ish zombies that just kind of scream a horrible undead scream. And you all hear this, and when you guys are ready, you may roll initiative. Yeah, just click on your tokens.
Is it dark out? I don't know.
No, it's about a little bit before noon. I would say about 11 a.m., so it's fairly light out.
Yeah.
So that Agrenac, we just need to... Oh, did you not click on your token?
That's a nat 20 right there. Wait, I did. What the fuck?
Yeah, just like you should go put in manually. 22. I'm just gonna roll for these guys all.
Funny thing is, Kogan's reacting and he has no idea what he's reacting to. Right? Oh, who rolled the one?
Oh no, that was afterwards.
I love that. Nat 20, nat 1.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be mean, but like, you have to take the one. Nah, you're good. Okay. All right, Shirinzu, starting with you. You hear the screams as coming from within the ruin as you kind of are sneaking from behind or around the edge. What do you do?
Hold on, let me see. Fuck, there's not much I can do. So I will move.
Do you want me to? So actually, do you want me to sort of describe the surroundings a little bit?
Yes, that'll work.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so this right here, this wall, it actually goes up about 25 to 30 feet. So, and at the top is sort of a little, you see kind of a little ruined area at the top from this end that you could potentially climb up to. But other than that, everything else is normal, as you can see.
Okay, so I'm going to 5, 10, 15. That rock, is that a big rock or?
No, it's about like a 3-foot rock, just a piece of rubble that fell from the top of the tower.
All right, so I'll be right here, and I guess, can I kind of like be right there at the edge there, looking at Hans? Well, from here I can't attack anything or nothing, but I already had my weapons ready at the ready, so I want to ready an attack. If something comes out,
okay,
I'll hit it.
Something comes out, hands comes out.
Yeah, hands drops out. So where
Hands stumbles backwards. Shirinzu puts a dagger on his back.
No, I can see you. No, see, I can see. Here's my thinking. Right from right here, I can see you. Right. I'm
You know
going
it
to
is
assume
square,
that
by the
after.
way.
I'm trying to hide behind this little ledge here.
Yeah, but you're not in a square. You gotta be in a square.
Okay. So. So, my thing is, I'm going to assume, all right, this is Shirinzu assuming, that Hans, after hearing the shrieks coming out of in there, he's going to step out, and whatever's in there is going to come chasing. So I'm going to try to get the first attack on it.
Alright, gotcha. Okay. So you ready your action and sort of draw your blades as you prepare to strike at anything that comes through the doorway.
Yeah.
Okay. There your turn.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. Agranak.
Okay. I'm gonna go there. Well, facing towards the Hans, I'm gonna have my my longsword like behind me, and just waiting for Titus to bless it with his holy water.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm still keeping my eyes towards the zombies, but I'm waiting for him to do his thing with the holy water.
Understood. Okay, that your turn?
That is my turn.
Alright. Hans. You are right next to a whole bunch of dudes.
Yeah. How tall is the wall? Like,
Right around here?
yeah.
It's about 25 to 30 feet tall.
Okay. And does the staircase actually end? Can Hans see that it ends?
Does it what?
Does the staircase end like the photo?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, I'm just gonna stand here and fight defensive. Take the dodge action.
Sure thing. You're gonna take the dodge action,
Yep.
just like stand there?
Yep.
Okay. In that case, get this party started. Alright. So as Hans, you ready yourself for the tide of undead coming just crashing down on you. You see them all begin to move right into the doorway, and just as you're just standing there, a whole bunch of them just attempt to claw and crash and bite their way through you. Alright, I'm gonna have to roll a lot of dice here. Let's see how this goes.
Well, only, what, 3 can hit me?
Say again?
Only 3 can hit me.
Yeah, no.
No, that's within range, dude. You got
that guy's
1, 2, 3,
Oh,
and 4.
I didn't know if he could actually get there.
No problem.
You kind of call in the wall and...
They can't hit me, because I'm like on the other side of the wall, but...
Alright, that's with disadvantage, so let's just do this real quick. Okay. Does not. Okay. So, Hans, you ready? Also, you did not take the bonus action, right?
Correct.
Okay. In that case, Hans, you take six bludgeoning damage as a whole bunch of zombies just start clashing and clawing and smashing into you. You manage to sort of beat them off, a couple of them off with your stick, but the rest just keep coming. and attempting to.
Oh shit, that's right. Cass has no initiative.
I got it. I'll roll for it.
Kogan's in the wind tunnel again.
Wife is vacuuming.
All right, try this. Here go.
Am I the only one not in a relationship?
I don't know. I don't know what Sarah's. You'll have to ask him. $13, perfect. So she goes right after Tritus then. So I can take, I can't get Shirinzu. Yeah, you do one person, or pretty much, yeah, anyone who's standing next to you. I'll say you can just quickly sort of offer to enchant, just sort of dip their weapons in the holy water. Okay, sorry. Okay, nice. So yeah, you try this. You just offer to just sort of dip the holy water into the weapons of all three of the people surrounding you. You give it to Agranak, you give it to your Cass, and you finally give it to yourself. And you just see just a sort of sparkling sheen go across the blades as they sort of radiate a sort of yellowish sort of glow. Yeah, just post what the effect is in the game channel, and you're good.
And who says how to use my daddy sword?
Yeah, Daddy sword.
It's still in a sheath. It's a normal.
Yeah, no, but but you said you would like present it when needed, right? So.
I presented a long sword, and you say which one?
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, it's the other one. It's the other sword. Good. You're good. You have 1d8 radiant damage on hit for 1 minute. For you, Cass, and for Agranak. All right. You gonna do anything else? Sure thing. All right. Very well. You do so. That your turn? case. One sec. That's sake, in that case, Cat, she's gonna sort of get right behind about sort of aim. She's gonna also ready action for when, like Shirinzu and Agronek have been doing, for when any of the zombies sort of come out. That'll be her turn.
Now the question is Hen smart enough to back up?
That's the question.
That's the question. All right, so 1 second. So as you are all kind of making a commotion, after about 10 or so seconds after the zombies are screaming, you sort of get into combat to ready yourselves. You see what looks to be a high elf who sort of emerges from the tent, and you and Atreides, you and Agradag notice that he's kind of all clad in sort of what strange sort of shimmer that appears to be going throughout his body. As he gets out of the tent, you see him kind of adopt a hostile stance and say, "Who are you? What are you doing here? Why are you attacking my creations?"
I'll be right back. My wife's calling.
Yeah, this way looks like he has kind of a long flowing hair, and you see his eyes are just kind of very deep set and sullen, as he has bluish robes, and he carries himself with sort of a very haughty kind of attitude, as typical of many high elves. Well, you do not belong here. This is my territory. I do not tolerate you trespassers. Leave immediately.
Can anyone respond to that, or just honor?
Yeah, any of you guys can respond.
Okay.
It's free action.
I look at him and say, "So you're the one who threatened to attack the caravan of the swimmer? The Dunmer. Back there." And I sort of gesture to the camp.
Attack? I have no plans of such things. I am merely here doing research, and you are trespassers who are attacking my creations.
Attack first.
What's up?
Said they attacked first.
Yes, of course they did. There are zombies. What did you expect they would do? He kind of looks at you all haughty tongue and he says, you have violated the sanctity of my property.
What makes this your property?
I created them.
Yes, you may it's crazy.
Okay, hold on. Is all this entire conversation happening in 6 seconds? Because I believe those zombies are going to start attacking anytime soon. Or is he stopping them from attacking?
He's stopping them from attacking. You see him kind of pull out his hand, and the zombies are kind of hesitating as he's kind of trying to talk you all down and say,
Okay. Dilemma. If we attack this guy, he drops his hand, we get rambled.
Honest does.
Yeah, but we're next.
Hans technically hasn't attacked.
Are you sure?
Oh, that is true. He hasn't. None of those guys have been attacked. Ooh. Oh, Tritus is speaking.
Well, of course. That is why I am here to control them. I am a very astute mage, as typical of one of the high elven bloodline.
What are the laws on necromancy in the area?
Very illegal. Not looked highly upon. Necromancers are typically seen as very sort of dastardly for various reasons, but the main reason is nobody particularly likes having their ancestors' graves desecrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just didn't know if it was actually legal or not.
Oh no, it's illegal, and the Mages Guild makes sure that anyone who practices it is very much persecuted.
Would I know this is the Fighters Guild?
Yeah, you would know that it's definitely frowned upon. Especially, pretty much everyone, every race has some sort of grievance against a necromancer. They're not well liked. Well, you have my word. As long as they do not harm me, I will not harm them. And he kind of says, now lower your weapons. I do not wish to fight all of you, if you do not wish to fight all of me.
All of me. I love that.
Kind of smirks a little bit.
Shirinzu stands there looking at his friends.
Agronak is very displeased with Titus. Agronak will remember that.
Chop his fucking skull off, then.
On your back.
Not Cyrus, not Tritus's. Oh,
Lay down on your back.
you're right next to him. So this guy has promised that the Dunmer camp will be left alone.
So, are you guys gonna keep fighting, or?
Nobody started fighting at all.
Okay. In that case, I'll temporarily. So yeah, if and when you guys lower your weapons, then he'll also kind of call off his zombies and have them kind of go back into their little respective places and have them kind of sleep.
I just realized Hans never even pulled out his weapon, just a shield.
Yeah, no, you just kind of like beat them away with their shield as like
Yeah,
they try attacking you.
he didn't actually try to, kill them. He just like, they're trying to claw you, you're just pushing that shield. Yeah.
Yeah. So he looks at you and he says, very well. I apologize for this misunderstanding, I suppose. And if you guys want, you can also make a history check to see in regards to like the kind of clothing he has that he's wearing.
The clothing.
Okay.
The elfish clothing.
Area 20. Yeah, Hans and Hans. Okay, yeah, Shirinzu, Hans, and Tritus. Unfortunately, though, not Agranac. You all notice that this high elf appears to be wearing clothes typical of that of mage of Somerset, of the Somerset Isles, all the way in Alinor. Pretty much a collection of islands where the high elves dwell. So you can tell that he's at least somewhat. He is from that region, most likely. So Ironwall looks at you and he says, In any case, I must ask, what is it that you are doing here, besides attempting to cleanse my humble abode?
First mage tower, me wizard, me excited.
Yes, indeed. These Ayleid ruins are quite fascinating, are they not?
I sort of whisper to him, he's not really a wizard, he thinks he's a wizard.
He kind of smirks and laughs a little bit at your joke, Aganac. He goes over to the Ayleid well and he says, yes, these have quite powerful magics. They are, I am quite interested in researching them to see how they work. That is why I am here. I am not here to pester or otherwise destroy any little camp.
Why use dead for research?
Why were we... See, here's what I don't understand. Why were we sent here to begin with?
Because the scouts reported that there were undead. And so they were afraid. And so... The scouts reported like that there were like zombies kind of patrolling the area. Can you hear?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they wanted you guys to go like investigate and deal with it. Which, hey, you can diplomacy works too.
Yeah. Why use zombies for research?
He kind of looks at you. Sorry.
Why not other magics?
He kind of looks at you, Hans, and he kind of smirks and says, necromancy is the most powerful form of magic. It is controlling the souls of the dead. What else could possibly bring more power than that?
And just looks puzzled.
Gretsch looks a bit more irritated.
Kind of. You see, he still has like the mage armor on, so he's not completely have his guard down. And he kind of looks very comfortably at all of you. He says, "Yes, well, if any of you have any sort of business to do with the Order of the Black Worm, then I would be very happy in the future to be your liaison in those matters."
Would that be a history check to determine who they are?
Yeah, you can make one since you weren't here last time. Yeah, Cav knows that the Order of the Black Worm is essentially sort of the anti-Mages Guild in the sense that they're a cult dedicated to the god, the King of Worms, who's essentially the god of necromancy, and they're not particularly well liked for obvious reasons.
Sharin's not from these lands, so he don't know shit about that.
Mm-hmm. Kind of, sort of, yep. And Cass kind of goes up, and she trains her bow still on it, though she is not, like, holding it up. She's just kind of, like, keeping one of the arrows notched.
Yeah, she's not, like, it's probably like lower to the ground, like pointing downwards, but it's like not.
Yes.
Agnak has his hand on his sword. I wish I could duel longsword, but I can't.
Shirinzu pockets the wakizashi, but has both hands trained on his daggers, or tantos.
Yeah, and you just see him holding a quarterstaff in his hands as he kind of gazes at all of you.
That's actually a good question.
Where does it end, you ask? And he kind of makes a big grin, kind of appears on his face, and kind of makes like a little green glow appear in his hands. His necromantic energies kind of flows, and he says, "Immortality, of course. For who? Or if you were able to control the dead, one will never die."
It would seem he's in search of vampirism.
Do you say this?
No.
Okay.
Can hands tell anything about like the magic or the well or?
Make an arcana. In fact, you can all make an arcana if you wish. Nope.
I'm just gonna stick his hand in it.
Hands is gonna stick a hand in.
Yeah.
Hands, as you kind of stick your hand in, the necromancer kind of looks at you and says, "What are you doing? Shoot!" And he kind of flips it. He says, "This power is not to be tapped so recklessly. This is an ancient alien well. It is powered by the very starlight that falls down from the sky. It is pure magicka in its most raw form. And actually, Agranak, you are the only one, as well as Tritus, who knows actually how they work, and they pretty much work exactly how we just stated. They're kind of concentrated magicka.
Hans jumps in. Pure magic? I want some!
I said to the rest of the party, when we get back to camp, we're making him a leash.
Hand's just gonna take the warning and slightly brush it with his hand.
As you do so, you kind of feel sort of electric energy flow through as your hair stands on end, hands. Though you don't actually get anything from it because you get tapped into your potential to utilize magicka.
Hand just steps back with a big happy smile on his face.
I actually sort of put my hand in. So I've actually unlocked my power to use magicka.
You take 5d10 damage.
No, 1 sec, I'm gonna roll something. Alright, nice. So Agranak, as you kind of put your hand a little bit into the well, you feel just a surge of energy kind of flow up your arm and, make your hair stand on end. And the rest of you all see just kind of Agranak's veins, kind of a bluish light kind of goes through it, eventually kind of resonate throughout his eyes, just a little bit before disappearing. Agranak, for the next 24 hours, you have double the amount of magicka points.
Sweet!
Shirinzu uses that whole situation to try to stealth his way out of the place.
Stealth out?
Wait, how does that cloak work? do I get advantage or do people get disadvantage?
You get an advantage. I think they also get disadvantage on perception. I believe that's how it works.
Let me double check that because I wrote it down here somewhere. Yep.
You have the hood up?
Yeah, I have it on. I wouldn't come in here without it. Where's that thing?
When you get all this, well, you're looking forward to do okay, Tritus, you asked that question.
We see you.
It's a 10.
Put your torch out.
It's a 10.
Well, so they see me walk out.
They see you walk out, yeah. Though at the moment, no one, at least the elf, does not really pay you any mind. And Tritus, the elf kind of hears your question. He says, "Well, when I get immortality, I can do whatever I want, can't I? See, it is not. See, an immortal being has nothing to worry about in regards to whether or not they have a time frame to complete a task or to do anything they want. If you are immortal, you can simply just do it at your own pace." He kind of smirks, like in a very haughty tone. He's in a very haughty tone to all of you.
Don't elves live long already? You old. You get time.
Yes. But even I get, as you just said, even I get old. Even I age. And when you do not have an eternity with which to spend, then you still have to think. You have to stress. You have to wonder, what am I spending my time properly? Am I really doing everything I should be doing? Well, when you're immortal, none of that matters. He kind of just smirks and crosses his arms. You understand now, my little Nord friend?
Just no hurt people.
I have no doubt he'll have to hurt people to continue his research, and I use air quotes with my free hand.
So, Titus, he kind of sees that you're getting annoyed with him, and he just kind of like laughs and kind of steps a little the ways back and kind of looks at all of you and says, well, I do want one thing in particular, and come to think of it, now that you're all here, you all would be quite useful in helping me get that thing.
What thing that?
As he says this, by the way, Agmar sort of has a little bit of the sword out of the sheath, like he's about to really draw it and slice it in two.
Gotcha.
Because he's giving off this, like, creepy vibe, and that puts him on edge.
Oh yeah, no, you see him, and he's just kind of, you can sense just he does not seem to have very good intentions.
So I'm sort of, like, on guard.
Can Cass see me?
Yes, Cass. You know what? I'll roll that.
So I think she'd be the only one to be looking in this direction.
With disadvantage, so. Okay, an 8. So she cannot currently see you, I'd say, because you got 10, I believe, on stealth. So when you're all kind of looking at him and kind of has all your attention, he says, "Well, there is a question I want answered. You see, I'm not just a connoisseur of the magical arts, I am also a historian. I would like to know who built the Iliad Empire and why did it fall? Yes, it is a difficult question indeed, since many historical accounts do not properly attest to it. But I want answers.
Out of character, wasn't the amount of library that the Allard had was burned, if I'm sure?
Yes, a lot of the older portions before, like the humans kind of rebelled, and portions of history before the humans rebelled is kind of lost to time, as a lot of history is burnt.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, I'm gonna try something.
I don't believe would know the specifics about this unless you were really into archaeology. So you can roll if you want, but
Hans thought elves built them.
So wait,
yes, elves did build them, but there are different accounts that claim there are other forces at work as well. Particularly the account of one God King Umaril, It's quite a fascinating tale, actually. So I'm not sure if you are all privy to it. I imagine not. And Tritus, you have no idea what he's talking about.
okay, so this guy's facing the group, right? He's facing in that direction.
Yes.
Okay. Shirinzo's gonna try to sneak past this. Hopefully the group sees him and get to this corner.
Hey, Justin.
Hello.
Hey, Justin.
Hi.
Okay.
We negotiated with the necromancer instead of fighting him.
Okay.
Apparently.
So far, talks are still in progress.
Anyway, Shirinzu, continue.
So yeah, I wanted to sneak up to this wall over here. Hopefully the group sees me, and he don't. I wanna come over here and while I'm here, I'm going to poison my blade.
Okay, you do so. Your bait is poisoned.
And I'm gonna peek out and look at, who do I look at? Tritus. I'll look at Tritus and I'll look at him with a nod, like, should I do it?
Should I roll the perception, see if Hans sees him?
If you want, I mean, you'd roll a disadvantage, though.
Hans just like,
there anything
hey,
I need
Shrinky,
to-
what are you doing back there?
Well, what's up, Justin?
Is there anything I need to kind of run down on, just as what y'all done, or? Okay. So nothing's really changed. Good.
You don't see it. Yeah, I think the Tritus would see him, but not.
Why are you guys rolling perception with disadvantage?
Because you have the cloak, right? You have the hood up?
Oh shit, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, if you have the hood up, then it's a disadvantage.
So perception?
It's alright, so... Okay, yeah, you see Tritus kind of shake his head to Shirinzu. No, you're not doing anything just yet.
Okay. Then with that, I won't put the poison on the blade then. If he says no, I won't put the poison
Oh,
on
okay,
the
you're
blade.
doing this before the poison.
Yeah, because I wanted to, one of the reasons I ran across there quietly is so he doesn't hear me, but they see me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, fair enough. In that case, as he's kind of all talking, says, yes, well, I will be honest with all of you. My research has not been going very, well, or as fast as I would like. The aliens have many ancient secrets, and I wish to know, well, all of them. There is one being, though, one who has immense knowledge and power, who I believe would be able to answer my question, if you would be so willing to ask it.
Is there more to ruins here, or this all?
Oh, well, there is the little staircase going up, but yes, this is indeed all there is to these small batch of ruins. There's quite a few around Cyrodiil, I would have to say. As to who you might ask, well, I imagine some of you saw the symbol on my tent over there, yes? That of the worm cult.
Yeah. So,
Well, it just so would you happen to believe me if I told you that the King of Worms himself walks this world, and he's based right here in Cyrodiil.
I know the history check to determine who he is exactly.
History or religion for anyone.
Okay.
I'll do a religion check. Give me a minute. Okay, I have no clue.
You may have some idea.
I think 3 of us got 18s.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah, I had no clue.
Sharinzo has probably heard the name of the person before. What is it, the Worm King or whatever?
Yeah, the King of Worms. So, yeah, wait. So Sharinzu, Cav, and Hans, surprisingly. Okay. You actually have all heard of this name before. The King of Worms is a very famous figure in really Tamriel history. He appears many different times. He is supposedly the first Lich, or that's what they call him at least. And he was known throughout history for various different schemes, as well as eventually, sometime not very long ago, in the Third Era actually, during the War from the West, he is claimed to have ascended to godhood. So the idea that his physical mortal body would be on here, on the plane right now, would be quite odd, indeed.
Because the gods would not like technically one of their own coming to this plane of existence.
Indeed, especially one who claims to have ascended.
Exactly, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ackland says, why do you say that he walks among us? There's been, there was a rumor that he actually extended to godhood. If that is true, then the other gods, hallowed be their name, would not like that.
Well, yes, I suppose so. But then again, the Aedra are not the Aedra of none of Manimarco's concern. He kind of smiles as he says that, and he goes, he has a mortal form right here on Mundus, and he resides not very far. Indeed, about 2 to 3 days northwest of here, in Echo Cave. I believe that he may be able to answer my question. Would you be so kind as to ask it for me?
Can we roll anything to know about the direction / Echo Cave or that area?
You can roll, like, I mean, you would most likely, well, you said northwest,
Yeah.
but you can roll, like, I'm trying to think, maybe nature, or...
I don't even know if Hans knows the difference between northwest and southwest.
Yeah.
I don't. I can just assume he pointed.
I also believe it's actually survival for actually.
Yeah, survival would be better.
Hans just points in a direction and says, that way.
Yep. Yep. That way.
Not being from these lands, I do not.
Jesus.
I'm not even gonna try to figure
Cash
out where
points
this
downward.
cave is.
Gas is so lost in this conversation.
Yeah, you all just know that, you just take his word for it, it's northwest, presumably somewhere, like the mountains are northwest, so it's presumably somewhere there. That's all you really know. Including Trader doesn't really know. Oh, wow.
And just as a question, like, we're facing him, speaking with him, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So all these guys are still back here?
Oh, they have been tamed by him.
Yeah, they're all kind of just like resting.
Right,
now.
yeah, so we are,
Okay, so just to run you up, Hans ran in there, got attacked by like 4 of them.
yeah.
And at the end of that round, this guy popped out of the tent, like, "Why are you attacking my creations?" Blah, 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 blah. And nobody had started attacking anything yet. So we're like, what? And ever since then, we've just been talking to the dude.
Yeah, like
And he put up his hand and stopped the zombies from attacking.
Like Hans ran in, went, oh shit, pulled out his shield and just stood there defensive. He didn't even pull out his weapon.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Tell me what. Okay, yeah, it's a tell you what I can do something. Well, for one thing, I am not very. For one thing, I have business to take care of here, but for another thing, King of Worms is a very, very, let's just say, he doesn't much appreciate when those who are supposed to be his servants come in unannounced, and would probably not end very well for me. However, for all of you, I can sense you would have some interesting things to say. If you would perhaps get him a gift in advance, he would very much appreciate that.
You teach Hans magics, or he teach?
Oh, he can teach you all kinds of magics, friend. For he is the first Lich, the all-powerful necromancer god.
Hans is questionably excited.
Indeed, you could ask him any question. He would most likely know, for he has lived many a millennia.
Mark is like getting a little irritated with this guy. Like saying, why should we help you?
You point out way to Hans on map?
Well, yes, sure. I will gladly mark it on your map if you so wish.
We carry a map.
Hans is gonna walk over and get him to draw it.
I'm presuming you guys are.
Yeah. And if not, Hans is gonna get him to draw it on a sketch or ground or something.
Yep, he marks it on your map really quick, and he kind of looks at you and he says, "Oh, very good. Thank you. Thank you all. If you do indeed do this task for me and answer the question, I would be most appreciative." He kind of bows to all of you, still smiling and smirking.
Shiraz is gonna sneak up behind him. Hopefully he still doesn't know he's there. And
Let me just check. One sec. I'm gonna do. Oh, wait, disadvantage. Nope. You're good.
Shrooms is gonna whisper.
To who?
In his ear.
Oh god, that's creepy.
Okay.
They are not to be touched. If you know what's good for you.
He kind of hears you and he swings back and kind of, you see sort of necromantic powers kind of go up, sort of emanate from his hands as he just sort of leaps back towards Trez and says, "Ah, you there. Don't sneak up on me like that."
And as he tries to do this, Agnak quickly draws the sword and tries to slash at him.
Holy shit.
What?
Oh, shit.
Oh no. Dude, if you were gonna attack, I could have fucking snuck this nigga, but since we're gonna go through with this.
What? You're telling me we just
Questline.
ditched 45 minutes of conversation?
Pretty much!
Tridus goes, Shrooms enough, are you trying to make this more difficult?
All right, Agranak, you're gonna slash at him. Go for it.
Shit.
And Hank is the one that normally does runs face first.
Do I get advantage because he's sort of like surprised?
Yeah, you're doing a surprise round.
Okay.
I suggest you finish that sentence very quickly there, Sherry. I'm watching you type right now.
21.
Oh, that hits.
He's fucked. We're fucked.
That's 12 damage, 6 slashing, 6 radiant.
Oh no, he's not undead, so just 6. Unless.
Doesn't Radiant still affect normal?
Yeah, if Radiant would still affect him unless he's undead. If he's undead, it'd be doubled, I think.
No, for holy water. I don't.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. Okay, that was extra for the undead. Okay.
So 6 damage.
Alright, just give me a second to get everything set.
Actually, Holy Water is not an enchantment or a buff.
Jesus, I could have fucking poisoned this dude. But now
Still
you're
can.
you're gonna now you're gonna start a whole thing. Oh fuck.
Holy Water is actually a throwing weapon.
We kind of told how it, so.
Yeah, he can. They imbued a couple of weapons with the, because he has the ability to imbue stuff with.
Oh, that's neat. I didn't know that.
Yeah, what's his name? Tridus.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's pretty neat.
One of your weapons is imbued.
What?
Yeah. It was you, Tridus, and Agonath have an imbued weapon.
Okay. Is there anything here that I need to change?
Decide what weapon you want the imbuement on, because that
What does it do?
It adds radiant damage on undead.
Okay.
2d6 or 1d8? 'Cause that's what I see on radiant there.
Depends what Young is gonna rule it as, because he's
Yeah,
kind of
probably-
doing it at this point.
Yeah, no, so. Yeah, it's. One,
So, like, how do I do that? Do I just go into the longsword and add a 1d8 to it?
Yeah,
or-
just roll just 1d8, or just like roll it afterwards and I'll add it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. So that's how
it's
I do it.
against
Thank you.
it's against undead though. So
Yeah, that's fine. I was just curious how it actually worked. Appreciate it.
All right.
Well, I know what to do now.
So Agranak, you kind of slash at the guy in the back, and he just yells out a screech and says, "Ah! he kind of looks at all of you and says, "You traitorous!" And you just see him just sort of erupt with necromantic power. Shrinzu, you go.
Fuck it. If we're doing this, both daggers in his chest right now. Tossing them. Da-da-da-da.
Is that it?
That's the first one. Then we gotta go with the second.
And also, oh wait, you know what? It would be, yeah, +3 because there's 3 other people. Okay, so 14.
Second one probably misses.
Okay, so Shrinzu, unfortunately, neither of them hit, as you are just kind of a little bit too far or you're not just far enough, and he kind of just sort of dodges a little bit out of the way as you try to sort of lunge at him, slice at him from where you are currently.
All right. In that case, I look at everybody else, look at Agranak, look at Hans, and I just get right up in his face and pull out the Wakizashi.
All right. And your turn?
Yep.
Okay. So, Agranak, you see he's bleeding a little bit. That was nice. You see him bleeding a little bit from that slice you just gave him. But as he kind of erupts with magical energy, you all kind of see a little bit of mist kind of build up around where he is, and all of a sudden he just blinks away from where you guys are.
Oh, this nigga's got blink. Fuck.
He just misty steps up to
Good job, guys.
up to the top of where he is, and he just looks down at you and he says, "That is it. You will now face the full wrath of Elder Lil Cost." And you guys...
That's funny. We never heard that name throughout this whole encounter. That nigga said Elder Faust?
Cost, K-O-S.
Cost. Okay.
So you see him kind of smack his quarterstaff down, and sort of energy, like ethereal energies kind of build. And right where you guys are standing, sort of a portal opens to oblivion. And 1 sec, I gotta roll this.
Holy shit, he's summoning some shit.
I'm so glad I'm over here. I haven't even attacked yet. I don't even know if I'm going to. Like, at this point,
He's summoning shit from fucking oblivion.
So, out of the portal lumbers
Oh, shit.
huge, icy, frosty Daedra. You got, those of you who know anything about magic know that this is a big ass frost to Atronach, and it looks at all of you like it is ready to just smash you all to pieces. Okay, and as that's going, he kind of looks down at all of you and says, "Now you will pay for your treachery." All right, Agranak, here you go.
Well, as my bonus action, I'm going to imbue my blade in fire, and I'm going to slash at this Agranak.
Sure thing, go for it.
Agranak attacks the Atronaut.
nice.
20.
20 definitely hits.
6 slashing, 3 fire.
Oh, yes, he is fire vulnerable. Good catch.
Yeah, that's why I did it!
Hell yeah. 2 extra, right?
That's 2 times. Just double the damage. Of the fire.
Oh, very nice. Very, very nice.
Nice
Okay,
catch.
so yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah, Agrenak, you kind of stab your sword into the side of the Thrasatrenak, and it kind of groans in pain. It doesn't say anything because it can't really speak, but it looks right at you after you kind of stab it. And you see like parts of its body is melting down or pooling water underneath where he is right currently. Okay.
My turn, sir.
I knew I should have fucking done this nigga in from behind. Damn it.
All right. Your end of turn. Agrenak, end of turn.
Yes, sir.
There we go. Hans.
Hand just got a face palm and yell out idiots.
I love it. The idiots calling us idiots. That's awesome.
Well, don't feel like you can blame him, but we had a good thing going there.
And then I'm gonna run back over to here.
Oh, we're fucked. Hans is gonna die.
Can I reach him?
He's up. He's on the roof.
He's on the roof about 20 feet. Where
Just as a side note, how long is a whip?
10 feet.
Roughly. 10 feet?
10 feet.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, the problem do is do that. All right. Well, what else you do?
I'm going to, as a bonus action, I'm gonna yell out to my ancestor. And then I'm just gonna take up defensive position. Kind of just stem the wall. Stem the tide.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because Hands knows what's in here. I don't think anyone else has.
Indeed, Hans. As you kind of head back in, you see the zombies. Their heads kind of cranked up again. And they all look at you and just go, "Oh!" as they lumber forward and just start crowding around where. A whole bunch of them just start attacking you. And did you take any action?
Yeah, I'm just. Yeah, I called out to my ancestors and I'm fighting defensive.
Oh, that's bonus.
Yeah.
You take your action.
Oh no, that's my defensive fighting. Or the dodge action.
Oh, okay, yeah, I didn't hear you say dodge. Okay, just making sure.
Sorry, I'm used to calling it defensive fighting.
It's alright, no problem. Okay. Just roll these dice. Okay, Hans. 1 sec. And you have resistance to bludgeoning, right?
Yeah.
So you only take 3 damage as a whole bunch of claws, undead start clawing at you, but very little that seems to get through your burly, muscly rage.
Through my strong magics.
Through your strong magical muscle magic. Yes, you are good. Or no, that's their turn.
That's them.
Alright. Cassandra, your go.
Alright. So you said 20 foot up for him, right?
Yes.
Okay. So being that the main conversation was here when he went through his thing, and this is kind of where he's summoned and all that, is he more aware of me here, or can I kind of do some stuff without him
He's
being
kind of looking at the courtyard here at all of you. He just focused for the past 6 seconds on summoning this big guy right here, so he's not looking right at you.
Okay, I'm going to... Let's see, how far can I move? I'm just checking some stuff real quick. I'm gonna move to about right here. Can I see him from right here under this bush tree here? Okay.
Oh yeah, no, sure, you can see it. And
Okay.
that's not a bush, that's actually like,
Yeah, that could be me.
those are just that's just a big pile of bones right there. Anyway, yeah, you can definitely see him from where you are.
I'm going to take a shot at the necromancer himself with the longbow.
Go for it.
All right. Second going right for some reason. There we go. It's a 1, but it's +4, so add it up, it's 5.
Level 1.
It's a 5,
Still
yeah, so what?
Still 1. Great way to start off.
So yeah, you unfortunately, Cass, as you try to kind of aim it, you don't really quite get it, and you actually manage to sort of trip and fumble over one of the bones that are on the ground a little bit, and the arrow goes right into the wall and just breaks. You lose 1 arrow.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That went a little bit better than I was expecting a 1-2, but alright. That'll end my turn.
Kogan, which cantrip are you thinking about? All right.
My birth moon shadow.
Okay. It should say as an action, yeah.
As an action, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And try to go. You would have provoked an attack opportunity if you move out of the Atronach's range, because you're right next to him currently. Yes. Sure, you can disengage to go move down if that's what you want to do. Sure. Oh, he's just saying good luck to Frosty with the other two. Okay, yeah, move where Tritus is gonna be. Okay, is that your turn?
You have cure wounds, that's sick.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh boy.
All right, big boy's time. Let me just look at this, what he can do.
Be back in just a moment. Need to run
Nope.
into the kitchen.
No problem. So, Agranach and Shirinzu, seeing as you guys are sort of right next to the big old frost Atronach right there, you see as Agranach kind of stabs into it and sort of melts it, it does not look happy. It takes its big old right arm right over here, and you just see it hold over its head and just sweep through all of you, attempting to hit all of you guys at once in sort of a 180-degree cone right here.
Can I attempt to
Yeah, make
backflip over his hand or something?
Yeah, wait. You guys, both of you, make agility saving throws.
Dexterity, right?
Yeah, dexterity.
Nope.
Okay. Shirinzu.
I'm back.
Apparently, Shrinju jumped on his head.
What?
No, Shirinzu, you do that. You make, you do a backflip just right over, just right over the arm as it's kind of coming right, barreling right through, where you guys are. Agrenak on the other
Can that backflip move me?
And, what's up?
Can that backflip move me?
I don't think so, no. I'm pretty sure not. No. Agrenak, you, on the other hand, are hit, and you're hit with the full force of the attack. You take 8 bludgeoning damage, and you go flying right into this wall, and you just smack right into the back of it. And you're just completely stunned from that blow. Hi, Agrenak. Having fun?
Oh, not really.
No, not really.
Who started this whole thing?
It's okay.
I'm getting a kick out of it, honestly.
It's alright. Okay, that's its turn as it kind of looks at you, Shirinzu. Your turn now.
Shirinzu disengages and runs 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I don't, actually, yeah, no. That's, yeah. So, yeah, I'm out. I'm outside. That's it. That's my turn. There's nothing else I can do.
Alright. Okay. So, seeing as all of you are kind of like gathering down to sort of face against the zombies, Eldril just kind of laughs and goes, "Ha ha ha! You thought you could take me, did you? Well, I am sorry to say for all of you, you are 300 years too early to face me in combat." And he kind of looks over to where you are, Cassandra, and he just goes and he just casts. One sec, let me get his spell list up.
Oh boy.
So you see him kind of create just like this ghostly hand that just kind of erupts from beneath you and just tries swiping at you, Cassandra. Make one sec. Let me actually. Never mind. That's a range spell attack. And it misses. You just kind of jump over it as it kind of tries attacking you and swiping, but doesn't quite seem to get there.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, try casting Chill Touch right there. And that's going to be his turn as he kind of just snarls and says, yeah, I see you're a little more tricky than you look, you little Dunmer. And now back to Agrenak. As you just kind of were to slam into a wall. Took a big hit.
How long am I stunned for?
Oh, you're not stunned. You're like, just for like a second. You're good.
Okay.
You're not stunned.
I get up. And I say... I actually roar to activate my Berserker ability.
Nice. Go for it. So you are now, you have advantage, and I believe you get 10 hit points. According to your level?
Twice my character level, actually. I
Yes, so you
get
get
4.
4, yes.
So I
doubles
go
yourself?
up. Was that?
I mean, I
What?
said so it doubles your health.
No, he gets temp health.
I know that, but he gets 4 temp health.
Oh, yeah.
So, and then I go with 2 hands with my flaming longsword and say, "Yeah!"
Alright. Okay, yeah, that is.
I didn't even need to roll advantage for that sucker.
Jesus.
Roll. You've got advantage
That
though, so
roll.
roll it again.
Oh yeah!
Good rolls
That
there.
is good.
I don't like the fucking fire damage though, but okay. You're doing damage.
Does 16
What's that?
damage.
14, 15, 16, yep.
Oh, man, Jesus Christ.
Right? This is what happens when you have 19 strength at level 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. So, yeah, Agronak. Actually, did you? Yeah, no, it did two-handed. Okay.
Dude, that's a 1d10? I need to give you that katana, man. You did 2d, what is it, 2d6?
Agronak, you go, and as you're kind of charging at him in a sort of berserker rage, you just slice down with your two-handed longsword as it's on fire, and you pretty much cut off the Frost Atronach's left arm, and it just kind of gives you kind of a very ethereal, like, sort of raw, like, you know, what would an ice monster roar, you know? It's kind of roar, and,
Yeah.
it looks at you. It is definitely hurting, pretty bad. I would say you took it down quite a bit.
Yeah! 16! It's another, what was it, 8 from my previous attack?
Yeah, like you've been shipping at this guy pretty badly.
Yeah!
Right, is that your turn?
I didn't need to, yeah, and I didn't need to roll for advantage because I
Roll,
rolled
roll it
15.
anyway.
Yeah.
See if you get a crit.
Yeah, if you get the crit, I'll freak out.
Okay, let's try this.
No, 25 though, still good. Still did a ton of damage.
Yep,
Okay.
and that's my... Oh, wait! Yeah,
What- what's up?
I can't because I used my bonus action, never mind.
Okay, no problem.
If I step back, can they get? I don't know how
Yeah,
that
attack
gap
off.
is. Can they get past it?
Yeah, that like a single file, but yeah, they can get past it. Don't try to assess.
Okay, then I'm just gonna turn and roll. Just roar at the necromancer.
Oh, at top? You're gonna shout. Okay, DC.
Actually, I think that should be a 14.
Okay. Oh yeah, it should be. Wait.
Whoops.
Okay. And so you kind of roar just up at him and just kind of let out a fierce battle cry.
Yeah. Trying to scare him a bit.
He hears that and he just looks down at you with a very condescending smile and says, "Haha, you can't scare me, you little whelp. I control life and death. You are nothing to me." He rolled a 16. Sorry about that.
That's fine. And yeah, and I'll just hold my position. I
Okay.
can't actually reach him.
Yep. And
Yeah.
as you are kind of blocking the door, just kind of holding your position, you'd be like breath into you. Zombies go after you again. They lumber forward and start all assaulting you. Okay.
I can just picture the sounds inside that room right now. I can just hear, "Hey, Van Gogh," right now.
Yeah, so you take another 3 damage. Hans, you're just a bulwark, and like they're just kind of trying to all claw you, bite you, but they're able to only bruise you somewhat, as you're just a bulwark, unable to be moved.
I'm just gonna need a bigger shield.
Cassandra.
Ooh, is that means he's on fire?
No, that's bloody.
Oh,
Oh,
And he's missing one of his arms too.
Yeah, pretty much.
well, I guess let's see.
That's how I do it.
Going to run around to right here and do a long sword attack, two-handed.
Okay, you're just kind of stab him in the back.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, go for it. With +1, I think, because Agronek's dead.
Yep.
Ooh, 17. That'd be 18. Yeah, that hits.
All right.
What's that? Wait, archery?
No,
Oh, no.
No. That rolled wrong. My apologies.
Okay.
But no, just 3 and then plus a 1d8, right?
No.
Well, no, it's not undead. It's
not
Daedra.
Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry. No problem. Yep. You're good. So just 3.
Yeah, minimum damage, unfortunately, does not finish off. You do stab him, and your sword just kind of sinks into the icy back of the Frost Atronak. It doesn't even really seem to notice, but it does seem a little annoyed. It
Yeah.
kind of grunts like.
Okay.
Tratus, your turn now. She poops him with the sword. Boop.
Basically.
And it's Tratus' go. Potion time, okay.
Be back in just a minute.
Sure thing.
This is going better than I expected so far.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Wait
apart from
for
that
it.
big hit. Yes, 44. Unless I'll check it later, but that sounds fine for me. Or for now, excuse me.
greater? Yeah, it's 44
Yeah, it's
plus
44 plus, plus 2, but, yeah, no, plus 4, no, that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, 16, so you just, give hands the potion, he takes it, and he looks ready to go, pretty much. He looks brand new. And Hans, you feel great after taking that potion, you just are, like, ready. That it? Okay, give magic. What are you attacking?
All right. I'm back.
Oh, okay. I see. Actress making the potion. Okay, is that your turn then?
What's the 1d4 electric?
Oh, that's just his imbue.
Oh,
He
okay.
imbued his weapon. Yeah. Okay. So, Agronak, seeing as you just dealt a big blow to the Frost Atronak, it's going to look at you again, and it's just going to kind of slam down its big ol' arm.
His remaining arm, mind
His
you.
remaining arm, yeah. as he kind of tries to bash into Kingdom Come. Hold on. Okay. And it misses. You kind of dodge out of the way, just kind of smashes the ground, and you just see ice particles flying everywhere as you successfully manage to dodge out of the way of the attack. And that's its turn. Shirinzu.
I've been racking my head on what to do, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my action to poison my blade.
Okay.
And then you said it's 20 feet up, right?
Yes.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, that's 15. 20 feet is my climbing speed. I can walk right up this motherfucker and get to the top, no problem.
You can't move and climb max distance.
Yes, I can. I have a climbing speed of 20.
So that means you can move 20 feet total if you climb it.
Oh,
Can't. So.
oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
You take the
Alright.
lesser of the two speeds when they're both involved.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You would start climbing up then, if you got up there.
yeah, I guess I can start. And I guess I'll have to end my turn while I'm walking up,
Yep.
or starting to grab the wall, whatever.
You're like clawing up the wall, and your claws provide you pretty good traction onto like the little exposed surfaces as you're just jumping up and trying to get to the top of the wall so you can get to the necromancer right over here.
Or that race is built for stealth.
The necromancer very essential. Okay. 1 sec.
Yeah, I thought about just going invisible before going up there, but can't do that and poison the blade and do all this other shit. And...
Invisible like 2 turns ago.
No, I didn't go invisible.
Oh yeah, no, you ran.
I was going to do it, but instead I disengaged and ran. I'll be right back.
No problem. Titus can invis an action and use the movement action to climb. Yeah, you would just have to make like a save, I believe, to climb up. But yeah, sure, you can do that. Or you mean you're talking about code? So let's think. So Titus, you see the necromancer look down at you, and as you're kind of like, he sees like you kind of healed up big ol' Hans here, and he kind of puts out his hand as he didn't want you to be interfering with his creations, tearing this disgusting Nora apart. And you see a greenish glow sort of appear from his hands, and he just and as it does so, a beam of just sickly green energy just is aimed right at you, and he just fires it and says, "Ray of sickness." 1 sec. And it does not hit. Okay. It kind of, you managed to sort of lean out of the way and manage to dodge the ray. As he just kind of doesn't even skim you. Yeah, it was an attack, so you're good. No, it does have a save, but it didn't hit, so you're good. And the Necromancer just kind of scowls and says, damn it. Alright, Agranak. You're with the big boy again.
Yes, the big boy who might be dying.
Might be, yeah.
I'm gonna, do the same thing last time. Take the longsword, flaming longsword in hand, and slash at him.
Time to talk shit.
Hang on, 1 second, my roommate's, I'm gonna roll listen, that's gonna be the one.
Okay.
Yeah, one more roommate's actually talking to me.
Okay. So that's 11 damage. Okay.
Try this, taunts him. If you want immortality, you have to be able to aim.
So yeah, Agranak, you just, again with your flaming sword, you just kind of, your Berserker Rage just kind of slash at it, and you see the Agranak go onto one knee.
11 damage.
Prop itself up. Yeah. It's looking pretty beat up. You see it go onto one knee and prop itself up with its remaining arm. Like, it is not looking too hot for him.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to healing word without using any magic.
Okay. And that's your turn? Wait, yeah. Yep, so you, okay, 4 damage. Deal 4 damage. Alright, Hans.
The top of the stairs, could, like, hands do this sort of thing? Can you see that?
Yeah, you can see it goes all the way up to, like, here.
But can hands see any route to the Necromancer?
Not from here. You would have to go all the way up, like sort of around and sort of climb up a little around.
But he thinks he could get up and around.
Yeah.
There's an army between you and that stair.
Yeah, pretty much. You want to plow through them, those guys.
Booming staff while
That
get you
would be
stiff
a-
hard in the situation.
Imagine him just moving three squares. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fucking attacks of opportunity.
Difficult terrain to move through them, right? So it would be like 10, and then 20, and then like you get like 2 more.
And throughout the whole thing, he would have to be like literally shoving them out of his way.
Honestly, I love it.
I was really thinking use the disengage action to go through them.
Oh, but disengage I think only works once, does it? Or
No.
No, disengage works, but I don't know if it works by moving through shit.
Yeah, I don't think
Through
it
your
works.
enemy.
Like that.
I'm gonna disengage if I want to run into the front line and then I'm coming
Yeah,
on.
because if you disengage from this guy, then you would just hit into another guy. So, okay.
If you take the disengage action, your movement does not provoke opportunity attacks for the rest of the turn.
Okay, fair enough then.
That's
So you're just kind of wading through them, pretty much. Just kind of barreling through.
yeah.
God help Tridus. God help Tridus.
I got a frost demon right in front of me that's about to die.
I got a plan for that.
So he's gonna walk right through them. And they're just gonna pour out.
On Tridus, like right on Tridus.
No, I can't anyway. Because they're the same size as me, I can't move to the space.
Oh. Don't you wish you were a fucking
Goblin or something?
goblin?
Like,
Yeah, a halfling.
No, it's 2 sizes larger or smaller. You have to be a goblin against a giant.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can't move through. Just the bodies of zombies just prevent it, unfortunately.
So then,
kind of seems legit.
hands Hans is gonna know that he's outmatched and just stay defensive. Just block the wall.
300 Spartan style.
You shall not pass.
Okay, so dodge action.
Dodge action,
Oh, that's great.
and I'm gonna turn over the course of the turn, the shield is gonna go from a neutral face to a progressively angrier face.
Nice. Yeah, and the zombies kind of see this and they're like, ooh.
I don't even have my
Is there-
staff out yet. I've just got two ends of the shield blocked and everything.
Oh,
Is that your turn?
Yup.
Alright. So, again, the undead just try to pile in as Hans is just the bulwark preventing them getting from to the rest of the party.
Oh man, it would be nice to have like a couple of bowls right behind him. Just
Lord of the Rings style, staying on top of him. Just
Stand on my shoulders.
Okay.
abuse the zombie AI.
Hans, you take 4 damage. As again, the zombies just they manage to land little hits on you, but you're just there. They cannot get through you. You are the bulwark.
Absolute
They cannot
tanking.
push past you. They cannot push past you.
this dude's a fucking wall.
It's outrageous. That shield, man. That shield.
All right, now cast.
You said he's crouched down, right?
Who?
The
Patronaut.
astronaut. When
Oh yeah, he's like
Yeah, he's on one knee.
on one knee.
okay, can I try to leap up on top of his back and I want to take my whip out and wrap it around his neck to try to choke him?
I mean, he doesn't really breathe.
Oh
It's
yeah,
a goal.
but
It's
like, you know.
it's a freaking.
Oh, I'll do the same thing and just try to slash at him. Like, I'm just gonna leap up on his back and just
Yeah,
come straight down
go
with the
for
sword
it.
on top.
Go
All
for
right.
it. You just kind of climb up onto his back and just make an attack.
Isn't that athletics? Or
Yeah,
acrobatics?
make athletics check. Make
All right,
athletics.
athletics first. Got it.
Athletics or acrobatics, whatever.
It can be either or. But...
Yeah.
Yeah, you managed to get up on his back, seeing he's just kind of like on one knee, and he's a big target. You're trying to slashing at him, right?
Did you say +1? Cause
Yeah,
more no,
with
just
the dagger now.
yeah. So +1 with dagger, right? 14.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, the thick ice, like around sort of where his neck area is, just too much. You cannot seem to penetrate it, even as you hack at it with your long blade.
So now I'm on top of him. Got it.
Yeah. You're not
All
grappling,
right.
but you're like on it, pretty much. Yep. That your turn?
Yes.
I'll say lightweight.
Apparently
There.
Cass likes writing things.
God.
Nice. Okay. Troitus, you go. And it
Sick.
unfortunately does not hit. You kind of try flinging the Eldritch, you try flinging the Eldritch blast of force at the Atronak, and it kind of goes right over its head as it's kind of leaning down, so you don't manage to hit it, unfortunately.
I the only one who's gonna be able to kill this thing?
You're the only
Well,
one
so far you're
trying.
the one who can hit it.
Oh, no, I could've. Attach it at once.
Yeah, I hit it for 1 damage. I
No,
did
no,
1
it
damage.
was 3. It was 3.
It was 3, you are correct.
So, that's next turn. So you're currently on top of it, right? Correct, Cassandra?
Yeah.
So, as it kind of gets back onto its, it kind of lifts itself up off from its knee from the blow, you just kind of manage to grab onto its back, and hold on tight. And it just tries to sort of shake you off and kind of slam kind of slam and attack itself on its back in order to shake you off.
Okay.
Please roll a 1. Please roll a 1. Please roll a 1. It kills itself.
I will laugh if he hits his head on a rock and kills himself.
That is the greatest thing ever.
That will be hilarious.
That would be funny. No, but what's your AC again?
16.
Okay, so it kind of tries swinging above its head to where you are, and it just misses. And it tries swinging wildly to get at you. And you see this Agronak as the Atronak just kind of bewildered with the fact that it currently has a little passenger on its back. All right, Shirinzu.
Question for Cash now, is it easier to ride big things or small things?
Yeah, Shirinzu will cast Moonshadow and climb.
Go for
That's
it.
the end of his turn.
Yep. So you climb 5 feet up, and you're at the top right now, and you're invisible as well. That's the end of your turn.
Yep.
But if you only climb
That's
5
all- that's all I
you
can do.
still move 15. You have 20 feet of movement.
Yeah, but I still can't do nothing afterwards, so.
Okay. All right. So in that case, as you, so seeing as he's been unable to hit you so far, Tratus, and the rest of the party as well, Elendil just kind of, you just see him angrily just kind of shout, "That is it. I'm done playing with all of you." He just taps his staff again, and this little bone pile over here, you see.
Uh-oh.
The one I tripped on?
Apparently.
This where?
That might be why you tripped on it.
The one you tripped on. And as it does so, hold on.
Oh no.
2
It animates.
undead skeletons animate, and animate from sort of the pile, and they both look at you, Tritus and Hans, and they just kind of just shout and scream like how an undead skeleton would scream, like very horrible and vile, sort of soul being tortured kind of scream at both of you. And that's going to be his turn, as he's kind of focusing on sort of animating these 2 skeletons in order to fight you.
Wait, am I hearing Druger sounds?
Draugr? Yeah, pretty much.
Is that what I'm hearing? Is that...
You hear like this, like sounds of just a skeleton being animated, and like
Yeah,
Draugr sound. Yep.
Yeah, I remember that shit from Skyrim.
Skyrim.
Alright, it's Agronak's turn, right? Just a quick question.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna look down at him as I guess I'm just struggling to hold on and say, "Do something!" As he's, I guess, just trying to swing at me.
I do something. I take my hand toward, like, die! Die! I I think it's. I
Very nice.
Nice.
You hit. You absolutely hit.
Golly, your rolls tonight, I swear.
All right, Agronak. How's this thing going down?
oh my. Splash it. I splash it. I basically splash go in the middle of right down the middle of him.
Nice. Okay, so you pretty much slice right down the middle of the Atronak, and just the heat as well as just the keenness of your blade results in it just splitting in half and just both sides slowly falling down onto the ground with just a slap, and sort of you see some of it just it's ice and then the waters evaporate as it's just completely gone, vanished back to the realm of oblivion from whence it came. There you go.
As that happens, I turn around and do the whole samurai put the sword in play.
Nice.
Sick.
That is
I say something in Orcish. You were no match for me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'm assuming I just probably fell prone back. I'm just gonna reach my hand up and go, thank you. Just like.
All right, Hans. Presuming that's into your turn, right, Agronak?
Yes.
Okay, Hans, your go.
Seeing that Adria, whatever fall, Hans is just gonna yell up at him and be like, "Hey, Eustace, get down here and fight like a man! Your zombies and golem are Eustace as well." And he's just gonna stay fighting defensively.
Yeah, okay. And he just kind of sees and is like,
Yeah.
You will fall. Don't worry, little peasant.
Can I do an intimidation or whatever?
Yeah, that's gonna be your action. That'll be your action. You kind of see him kind of flinch a little bit, but he stands sort of resolute and he says, "You don't scare me, little peasant."
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
That was your action, right?
Pretty much.
Okay. Alright. Zombies. Not those guys just yet. They're a different initiative. Okay, Hans. So again, once again, they all kind of come right at you and just start chomping at the bit. Just going right after you. Okay. Let's see how many of those then. Okay, Hans, you take 6 bludgeoning damage as they kind of as one of the zombies manages to sort of you're pretty much a resolute wall they can't get through, but one of the zombies manages to sort of just get sort of throw your shield aside and sort of bite onto your shoulder and get its fangs into you.
He's gonna turn into a zombie. Get him.
Only increase my intelligence.
Alright, Cass, you go now.
All right. So what happened to me there? Just asking. Like, did I get thrown on the ground or?
You
I mean, presumably you kind of just let
rode
go.
the body down.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me
You
see.
got let go and you landed on your feet as the just Daedra Atronak just dies.
Okay. I'm going to walk around to this side right here. And I'm going to take a longbow shot on this one.
Longbow shot on which one?
Bottom one right here.
Okay, go for it.
Believe this is right. Yep. +2 because of archery.
And it hits.
Alright. And attack that.
Nice. Ooh, very nice. So you manage, Cassandra, to sort of lodge the arrow into its armor and sort of break a couple of the skeleton's ribs, and it just kind of hisses and kind of lunges back a little bit, but it's still
Oh,
going.
wait, never mind. It was your longsword that's got the radiant.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. And with
That's
that,
my turn.
that's your turn.
That is my turn.
Okay, in that case, Tritus. Okay. Okay. How are you gonna do that? And unfortunately, skeleton numero uno kind of pushed its shield up and manages to block just in time before you hit it. I mean, yeah, that's why you gotta like sort of gang up on guys, you know? Is that your turn, buddy?
I swear Agronak is the only competent member of this team today.
Yeah, Agronak's putting it to work.
Agronak is other people are putting in the work. The problem is they're just doing it all wrong.
Yeah.
Hey, not for nothing. Hey, you gotta give Hans some fucking credit. We'd have dead by now if it wasn't for him.
Honestly, Hans' new nickname is the Spartan. That's all Hans' nickname is.
The AC, well, it doesn't hit, but well, would you know that that's kind of stuff like
No.
more meta stuff that
That's
character
meta.
probably wouldn't know. Yeah. 'Cause it's
Heck,
eight,
knowing your
so-
roles is technically meta.
Yeah. Like knowing what you need. Well, I mean, yeah. Good luck today, sure.
It could.
You could try.
It could.
It could. It could.
You could certainly try.
Yes, you could certainly try. And it could.
Boy, here we go.
What did he roll?
Well, welcome to D&D. There is no hard answers.
Yeah, it's possible. I'm gonna say it's possible. But
Uncertainty is the game.
yes.
Unless you roll a 1, in which case you're fucked.
Trust me, I know.
So that's 12 to hit.
And you know what? That just does manage to hit. So roll damage.
Your luck.
It's right there, 10.
Oh, it's 10? Okay, yeah, you just kind of slice down, and the skeleton kind of crumbles into bones and back into bones. It's not much. There's not much left of what was there. He did.
The skeleton puts up his shield, but luck would have it, it's too low, and you hit it, and then hit his head.
Exactly. He puts up his shield, and you still manage to sort of swipe through it, and it's good.
Well, let's hope this is all your bad luck.
All right.
Tell me about it.
So Radiant was a 1. Yeah, it didn't have much health though, so you're good. You killed it. Now for the other skeleton, it looks at you and just kind of, lets out a hiss and sort of charges right at you, Tratus.
That you do.
Okay. So that hits.
Where do you move him back to?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wait. Where do you move? Where do you move him? Where do you move him? Move him back? Or yeah, just move.
Where are you going back next to Hans?
Oh, okay, go back next to Hans. Okay, well in that case, I think still he's gonna move up to you, Tratus, and still gonna, seeing that you just killed his buddy, just gonna kind of go and try to charge right at you. And hold on, let me. Oh. Okay. So that hits. 1 second. Unless you want to use a die to do anything. It hits at a 19.
I don't think a die is gonna do anything.
Yeah. Uh, 19. So what's your AC?
That'd be one impressive AC.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. No, not 19 damage. Not damage. I didn't roll yet. I was asking if you want to do anything. Okay. You take 8 damage, 8 slashing damage, as it kind of goes right through. And okay, yeah, the damage, and you reflect 2 of that damage back. So you see a couple of its little bones kind of go off, but you still get a little nasty hit.
Damn.
Yep, 6 damage. You still get a little nasty hit right where you were. And
8 minus 2, isn't it?
no, it's 8.
Oh.
I said 8 damage.
Yeah.
Not 6. 6 was what it came out to be. And that's going to be that dude's turn. All right, Shirenzu, you're up.
Oh boy. Here it
Here it
comes.
comes.
Yeah.
So Shirenzu's gonna walk right up to this dude, right behind him,
Yes.
and
You're floating him down?
he's going to swing his wakizashi with advantage.
Oh yeah, definitely advantage.
You should be over here, Koga. Unless you can fly.
Yeah,
I'm
what-
right next to him.
You're unseen, right? So I'm trying to see.
You know, okay, you realize that there's a roof on this,
Is there?
and he's on the roof.
Yeah.
I had to climb up to the roof to get to him.
Oh, I didn't realize there's a roof on here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is a roof on the building. Yep. So he said Kogan actually has a huge advantage. Cat claws.
19.
That hits. That very much hits.
And with that hit,
Poison.
I say, you've been warned. And, well, let's roll the damage for this first.
Yes.
which is 5 slashing plus, where is it? Right over. Oh, excuse me. Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, so he needs to save endurance
DC 13.
first.
For 15
Okay.
tones? Damn.
Yeah, I made a really powerful potion.
Okay. So what's the initial damage?
What was it? 5, and then from the initial damage for this, it's 5.
So 10.
So he takes 10, and then he's poisoned for.
Until he like saves. Yeah.
That's if he failed to save. Did he fail to save?
Yes, he did.
Okay, so he'll take an additional 1d4 plus 1 every turn.
Daggone, that's sick. Same effect my character has.
So yeah, you stab him, Kogan, right in sort of like the liver area, and he just screams, ah! He kind of turns back at you as you really got it deep, and you can see already that the poison is really doing a number on him. He says, ah! He's just in so much pain from the poison coursing through his body. Shove him off the roof. That'd be awesome. Anyway.
This is Sparta!
That'd be great.
New team name, Spartans!
Yes, that's our team name now. We have the shield bearer. We have the kicker.
We have the orc barbarian kick trucker.
We're the sword swinger. Trias needs to get his aim with the spear a little bit better, and he'll be the spear thrower.
Okay.
That's my turn, by the way. There's nothing else I can do.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. Offhand attack. Yes. My dagger.
yeah.
I forgot about that.
You can do
So
that.
let's do some.
That's true.
Do. This doesn't get advantage. But a 14, does that hit?
Just doesn't hit. So you hit really good with the first one, but unfortunately the second one.
Why wouldn't it get an advantage? It's the same attack. It's,
Or did
it's the same tone.
No, but it's an offhand. As soon as you attack, you become invisible. And he knows that I'm here now. So I got an advantage for the first one because he didn't see it. But now that he sees me, the second one is not advantage.
Yeah.
I got you. That's cool. Since that don't hit, maybe I swung too short on that one.
And yeah, you could tell he's pretty beat up. He's beat it pretty bad. So when you manage to sort of stab him, you see. So okay, now it's his turn.
Nice. Nice.
Okay, so in that case, Eldalil, you see, Shirenzu, you see Eldalil kind of hold up a green, sort of his hand, and sort of green energy kind of pulse, sort of courses through it, and he just puts it on his chest, and he imbues himself with.
He takes 1d4 plus 1 right now.
Yep, he imbues himself with some false life. There's a whole bunch of false life. And after doing that, he just kind of looks back, just scaredly, and he just manages to. One sec. So as he does so, he like moves staring, and you see sort of mist build up around his feet, and he just blinks right down here, and he just starts running away from the combat and just fleeing from the area, sort of limping. As he just sort of misty steps away, and he attempts to flee as you guys are occupied. Agranac.
Yeah. Hey.
I need to roll damage. Wait, shoot. Okay, whatever. There we go.
Damage.
For your poison.
Poison, yeah.
Okay, I was like, what the fuck just happened to me?
You're good.
So I go up to this skeleton and I try to lop off his head with my two-handed longsword.
Okay, go for it. You do it. Roll damage.
Doesn't that have the holy water on it too?
Yes, it does. So you have
17 points of damage. God!
28 radiant. Yeah, I mean.
Someone just played baseball with the skeleton's head.
You
Disintegrated him.
yeah, no, that's exactly what I was gonna say. You disintegrate the skeleton as you just run your sword all the way through and just roar with fury. There's not even a single piece of it left. It is gone from this world.
Hit him so hard, put him to another plane of existence.
Okay.
God almighty, wow. Wow.
I was gonna ask if the holy water still counts as my flaming blade, but I couldn't.
Oh yeah, you guys have, I would say, one more turn of holy water because it's almost dried after this.
Okay.
Chewy. Where was it to measure a line to see how far I can go?
The circle with a line in it, fourth one down.
That's my turn.
Well,
Yep.
somebody else had the same idea I did. Okay.
Hans, your turn again.
Seeing him run, I've pissed off at him being a wimp. I'm just gonna bolt up here and freaking just flying tackle him.
Alright, one second, I gotta roll these attacks.
Holy shit.
Good luck, try Snaggernack.
Wait, how the fuck you get that far so fast?
40-foot
Yeah,
movement speed.
he said,
Damn, you faster than me?
he's
Yeah.
like, what is it?
Level 5, I get 50-foot.
The Juggernaut from the X-Men movie? That is just
Oh man.
Okay, Hans, as you kind of sort of disengage and manage to get and manage to sort of go through it, another one of the zombies sort of bites at you, and this time it manages to get you in the arm. You take 7 damage, but you just manage to shrug it off, and you are trying to tackle him right now, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to pin him down and immobilize him.
All right, make a strength check. All right, strength. Yeah, strength. Not save. Strength, like.
Strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. One sec. I'll roll for him now.
if he actually manages to still grab him, that would be hilarious.
No, unfortunately. So Hans, you try to get him, but even though he's weakened, like the sort of false leg he's getting himself, manages to shrug off and say, "Get away from me!" As he desperately tries to continue running off away from the battle. Okay, is that your turn?
Yep.
Oh no.
All right. Okay.
No, no.
Let me see how these guys are gonna do this.
Okay, what? Alright, try this. I go ahead and upstairs. I suggest you start working on your next character sheet now. Yeah.
Okay, tried it. No, I'm not gonna. Sorry. That doesn't make sense for me to go all the way there. Anyway, Kratos, now that Hans is sort of let loose, you're gonna get me killed, please, for fuck's sake. Anyway, now that Han sort of let loose the horde, they kind of go at you. And the three in front go, oh, and just start attacking right at you. And just biting, clawing, and smashing their way in an attempt to get at you. Kratos got shield. Okay, so your AC is now, what is it? 17? Sorry, Han's mad, not smart. Yes. So what? Here, so AC plus 5, so that would be 18. Yes. Okay. Let me see that.
Dang, that's sweet.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. In that case, only one of the zombies manages to get through, and it does. Oh wow! It only does 2 damage. It's just kind of like sort of bludgeons you, and it just leaves a little bruise. But your overall, the shield managed to sort of stop most of the attacks from getting through.
Kogan, I got a bad feeling about what you're planning out right there. I've been watching, I'm like, dude, that ain't gonna work. There's no way that's gonna work.
Cass.
Alright, so is this guy still standing up down here?
One.
Well, if he'll let me.
Yeah, oh, him right here.
Yeah.
He's
This one right
trying
here?
to flee. He's
Okay.
trying to flee.
According to what I'm seeing here, I have a 30-foot movement, so can I move to,
Yeah.
well, to him?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, well, screw it. I'm gonna run up to him and try tackle him.
Okay. Go for
What
it.
do I need to make?
Strength. Or just do an attack. If you want to tackle strength.
I'm trying to think. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna pull out the whip and try to fling it and just wrap it around his neck and try to pull him to the ground.
Ooh, I like that. Go for it.
Alright, so that would be a whip attack, right? I'm
Yeah, just
assuming?
a weapon attack. And it's just a grapple, so I'll do it opposed. Okay.
15. Oh no, to pose, so not 14.
Yeah. And what are you're attacking with? It's finesse.
whip. Yeah, finesse weapon.
Okay. Okay. So you managed to, you don't manage to get him. You don't manage to whip like his throat right where you wanted it, but you do manage to get him around the arm. It just kind of whips around and sort of grabs him. He says, "Ah, let go!" And so you now have him sort of. You don't have him pinned, but you have him sort of whipped and held in place by your whip around his arm.
Okay, I guess I'll just kind of take like just a stance to hold him still and we'll look over at Hans and say, grab him!
Nice. Okay. End of turn?
Yes.
All right, Tratus.
I have faith in you, man. You got this.
Ghost Chug, nice. Go for it. Nice. Six points. Very well. Go for it.
Oh, thank you. Now I can use something that can be very helpful in this situation.
Well, you got a guy on the roof at least.
Oh, I know what Agronite's gonna do. I know he's gonna do, and I'm all here for it. I want to.
Please.
Oh, did you? Oh, no, never mind. I thought I had that spell. No, I didn't get that spell. I went for something different. Damn it.
Was it Burning Hands?
No, I didn't go with Burning Hands. I have Healing Word, Comprehend Duel, Cure Wounds, and Protect. magic.
I was thinking you were gonna burning hands just like incinerate the entire room.
No, there's actually a cantrip.
That would have
I
been
can do.
amazing, but
That would've.
Your cantrip allows me to basically slam my hand in the ground and a bunch of blades just like target everyone like right around me.
Yeah.
like a Super Smash Bros. Type move right there.
Yes, it is. The only reason I didn't get it is because
You use your action to sort of. Sorry, I'm talking to Trace. You used your action to disengage, so you wouldn't be able to intimidate him. You just kind of be able to scare him. He's already pretty scared.
I mean, he does have Angry Nord who's trying to stumble up and get him, Angry Elf Lady who's got a whip wrap around him. I think he's got a lot on his mind right now.
And a turn. Nope. You're a necromancer. And, you know, Eldil, he's just too busy trying to struggle and get the whip off his arm to really pay you any heed, but he's clearly quite desperate now. Alright, Shirenzu, you're on top of this little thing right over here.
Before I continue or do anything, I got questions about the terrain.
Yes.
All right, first of all, I noticed there's a room here. Is that roofed?
No, this is
Okay.
the only portion that's roofed.
Okay,
These
so-
little shadows, yeah.
But these walls, how tall are they? How tall
These
are
ones right here, I'd say are about 25 feet.
So I could potentially climb onto these
Jump.
walls.
You're gonna leap?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump and continue my movement along the walls until I get to here.
Okay, make just one acrobatics check for all that.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Acrobatics. I'm thinking, yeah.
Yeah,
Kind
acrobatics.
of like
would be,
leap.
yeah.
Oh, I think he got
You
it.
do it, yeah, you just sort of like, you know, ninja run along these walls and just manage to just leap quite easily over little gaps in between until you get to right about here where you are right now. And you're just kind of perched on top looking down at the necromancer.
Perfect. I want to cast sleep on him.
Okay. Where?
Well, I would have to get it 20 feet away from the whole group. So, whatever.
I do not want to repeat of the cave, please.
Yeah.
Say about one square south of this position right here.
Yeah, I think that would still fit,
Nah, because see, from here it'd be what?
oh yeah, I see what you're trying to say. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah,
then.
one square. Yeah. So just so I can just get him.
Okay. In that case, go for it.
And I'm going to expend 3 points of magicka to use to cast this.
Go for it.
So level 2 adds the 10, so it's 30 points total.
Yeah, the moment you cast sleep, you kind of just throw a little bit of sand out over it, and you see that the necromancer, his eyes kind of glaze over, and he stops struggling. He just sort of collapses to the ground, fast asleep.
And with that, I tell the group, leave him be. We've got other shit to deal with.
Talking about the zombie.
Yeah.
You mean the zombie apocalypse behind us? Yeah, I would assume we gotta deal with that.
This guy's gonna die by the poison anyway, so we should deal with the zombies.
I have to do that next turn.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Constitution. Okay, he does not make a Constitution save, and yeah, he takes another. He takes another 3 damage, and he's.
Does he still roll the Constitution save even if he's knocked the fuck out?
I would think so, yeah, because it's like his body is like trying to fight it off. I imagine.
Assume your immune system is still working.
Yeah.
Alright.
And also, you roll. Yeah, no, the sleep. You can't do anything for that. So he's currently just kind of like on the ground, not able to do anything, incapacitated, as sort of the poison is slowly eating and working through his system. Agronak.
I stand there prepared to take on the zombie hole, and this guy right here, I attack him with my 2-handed longsword.
Go for it. Oh, that's a hit.
Take it, we still have the radiant damage on him as well.
You do, yeah. I think for one more turn you guys have it, because it's been like a...
Ah!
No. And he was just... So you slice off the zombie's like arm, and like both of his arms. He's kind of looking at you like, oh, and he's barely standing. As after you do this, you took almost all his health off. Nope, no, not quite yet.
Oh my god, this is an army.
Mm-hmm. Is that your turn?
I'm also going to use 2 magic points to use healing word.
Very, very well. Go for it. Yeah, so most of the zombies are corralled here. To
Back at home.
your neck. Yes, you are. Which is underneath this big old dome right here.
Sort of releases roar, the giant orcas roar.
Yeah, he's still 10 HP, the other guy. Actually, yeah, no, he is. Ooh. Let's do that. Hans, your go. You there, Chewie?
Yep.
Okay.
Hand is just gonna go and just stomp down just on the necromancer.
Oh, you're gonna just finish him?
Yeah.
Alright, roll with advantage.
Well, I guess that would be an improvised, would it be? Because I'm not.
It would be an unarmed strike, but you would be rolling. Yeah, you would auto crit if you do that. And go advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So unfortunately, while you're trying to stomp down on it, his mage armor kind of sort of deflects it and
Does mage armor stay up? Because he's
Oh,
unconscious.
wait.
No, it does not.
It's
not
like,
fair.
also,
mind.
are the zombies his summons? Because-
no, they're kind of his creations. They weren't
Okay.
they're summoned. Yeah.
I wasn't sure if they were controlled or what by him.
No,
Because
they are, but they're like sort of they're influenced by him. They're not. They have a life force of their own.
It's not like a hive mind thing.
Actually, does it still hit? That hits the AC. So
Even
I
with
think-
Justin right there?
Oh no, you're right. So that's 13. It hits.
Oh boy.
Whoa. So, yep. So yeah, roll d4 with plus your strength. 2d4, excuse me. It's an auto crit.
At least I can roll damage. Oh, +2.
Okay, Hans, how do you specifically kill Eldilil Cost, the necromancer of the Order of the Black? Of the Order of the Black Warrior.
Hand just stomps down on his face, his foot going through his head.
Yep.
Just saying, I don't know.
Crumbling.
Not very honorable.
Not very honorable, but at the same time, crunch. You hear the crunch as he goes from sleeping to very, very, very dead. That is the end of the Lacoste necromancer.
Now we just have his army to deal with.
Yeah, now you Agrak would see like the undead forwards kind of like looking peace for a second, and looking back and going, oh! And they're just totally let off the leash now. Just running wild.
Hand's just gonna walk back up to here.
Okay. Speaking of, it is their turn. So they're gonna start, seeing as you're not directly like plugging the hole anymore, they're gonna start just pouring out, and a lot of them are just gonna go after you and attack.
God, Agrenak, poor Agrenak.
I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, no, that's not bad. And Agrenak, your AC is 14, right?
15.
Oh, 15. Okay, Agrenak, as you manage to sort of deflect a whole bunch of the zombie strikes, but one of the zombies manages to get a really, really, really nasty hit in as he just chomps down, and when he does, it gets to your neck. You take 12 damage.
Oh my god.
He rolled that one zombie rolled a crit and then almost max damage.
Wow.
As it just bites on down on your neck.
Like they have those temporary hit points.
Yeah, pretty much. And he just bites on your neck, and you're just gushing blood from that wound. And that's it. That's all of them.
All right. Well, I guess I'll take my whip off of his arm, and let me see. I'm just going to leap straight for this one right here, and I'm going to just run up right here and do an attack on this one right here.
Sure.
Okay, 1 second.
Anyone who's like, if anyone of you guys want, you can actually make a perception check
Wow.
as a free action. Yeah.
Nope. Hand is still too pissed off to see anything.
Nope. Yep. And Trace doesn't see it either. Ooh, Cass does, and Shrinzu does too. As well as Agrenak. Okay.
That's 14. That's 14.
So, Agrenak, Cass, and Shrinzu, you see as, like, through the din, and as kind of the zombies are pouring out, that right about here, where the wall is, it appears to be quite unstable due to like all like the magic that was, all the powerful magic that was being cast on top of it. And it appears to be cracking from sort of the weight of the zombies pushing against it, and it does not look like it will hold for very long. So this roof could collapse, potentially. Anyway, Cass, you made an attack?
I did, and it definitely did not hit.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Tratus. Tratus, you didn't make the perception check, I don't think, so you don't notice it quite just yet, unless someone else pointed it out.
Not.
No one else is going to point it out yet.
And I did not. So.
Okay.
Jesus.
Dice says die. Yeah, you unfortunately do not manage to hit the zombie. But, yep, okay. Is that your turn? Okay, Shirinzu, in that case. Kogan, are you speaking?
Sorry about that. My fucking mic was muted. I said there's not much I can do right now.
Well, you see the little crack right over here.
Yeah, but there's nothing I can do to that. I've got. What have I got? And I've expended most of my magic as well, so it's not like I can cast a spell. Who's worse for wear?
Agronak currently is low.
I can imagine.
Riglonak's low
Can't get
and
to him.
Tangent at half, but that's still higher than most people.
Can't get to him. Now, I got a question. I've got, what's it called? Feline agility, which I haven't used, and I can use it to double my speed for one turn. Of course, I can't use it again unless I have a turn that I don't move. But I only need to use this once to climb down and get into the fray.
Okay, you may do so.
So that means I've got 40
40 foot.
move. Well, actually, no. I'll take the 20 to climb down, right?
Yep.
And can the second half of my ability here be used as ground speed?
Well, you're like dashing forward, right?
Essentially, it's what it turns it into a dash. But like, what I'm thinking is,
It doubles your
I don't need to climb down 40 feet.
Yeah,
So
you're right.
that
So,
you don't need
yeah.
to climb either. You can jump.
Yeah, you can just jump.
yeah, take
I
what
mean, you are a cat.
2d10 damage, or what is it? 2d6 damage.
2d6.
Is it 2d6 for that height?
Let me
Yeah.
see. It's like 20 feet, yeah. Let me see.
Yes, it's 1d6 per 10 feet. So
So that'll be 2d6.
yeah.
Unless you want to, make a save for it. To land on your feet.
I could certainly try that. what is that? Agility, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, yes, you land right on your feet, like you
All right. So now I've got movement.
yes.
Okay, so I don't think I need that much. Let me see. $15 and $20, that's my movement. So I'm just forget the other shit and get up here and fuck. Fuck it. Let's how bad is Agronaut?
He's like a little over half.
All right. Then I'm just gonna help him. Which one of these guys has been attacked?
You see this one right here is the one that is missing both its arms, just kind of biting at.
Okay. So he's missing both his arms? Let's put him out of his misery. I get +2, right?
You get plus 3 actually because of the hounds is there too.
Okay. So that's my.
Okay, yeah, you hit. You definitely hit.
All right. Dude, 17 plus 3 is 20. Damn. Anyways. All right, that's full damage.
Come on.
You still get him. You just kind of stab him right in the head and it just falls to the ground.
Good.
And in fact, actually, wait, let me
With-
roll. Yep, but he does not manage to do it, so he is done. That's
Okay.
his zombie.
So that's a dead zombie that would have given me hit points, but I haven't lost anything yet. So,
You get 10 by the way.
It's 10 hit
What's
points,
that?
isn't it?
oh, that's right, it is 10. Hold on, let me see. Is it that?
Yeah, you get 10. That's not the one, I think, but you get 10 hit points, yes.
This one.
Yes.
Yeah, within 5 feet of you, to 0 hit points, you gain blah blah blah. So okay, I'll take 4 temp. All right, where is that? There we go.
That's your turn.
Okay, no, offhand attack to the one adjacent to me here with Tanto.
Very well, go for it.
That missed. I keep missing with these
Yeah, it does
Tantos.
It does miss. You manage to miss. You don't manage to hit it, unfortunately.
Wait, that gets a... No, doesn't matter. That would get a plus
Wait.
1. Huh.
Yeah, just plus 1. Nope.
Sir, Trias is the team's ambulance.
That's it.
Yeah, that'll end my turn there.
There we go. Agronac, you are surrounded, but you notice that this wall right here is weak.
Yeah, I'm backing up one. Give me the attack of opportunity.
Okay, well,
It would be what, 2 attacks of opportunity?
yeah, it is 2. Okay. And
Dude.
that's 4 damage.
Luckily, we didn't have to deal with these other bone piles as well.
I know, right? I'm not hiding behind another bone pile again after I walked the one I tripped on. Just kept
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
For 9 damage.
There you go, for your 14.
And that is my turn.
Yes, it is. And Hans? I don't think Hans knows yet that this
No,
wall
I
is.
don't.
No. I don't think anyone said either.
No.
Okay.
Hand is just gonna walk right back in.
Oh God.
Block
Him with that shield dude is fucking perfect. And on that doorway.
I swear.
I'm going to. This guy's hero's still up.
Yeah, he's still up. He didn't take any damage, so.
And you just hear me yell out booming stab.
Oh.
Okay. Roll damage. Okay, that is total of what? 13. Okay. Sort of knocked the zombie's head off, and it kind of just stumbles back. The body still is kind of functioning, but it can't really see you. So it basically taken out of commission as you just kind of sort of knock it off, and it kind of bounces off here and sort of just tumbles around to about to over here, and that actually causes this to like shift a little bit as the stonework right here is very unstable, and you see that.
Yep.
Yes, he does.
You do see it. You see the stonework kind of move a little bit as you kind of knock its head right into it. Yes, Zerus, you can see that. Or, excuse me, Tratus can also do that as well. Like a DC 10, not very much. Or not DC 10, DC like 5. You'll probably see it.
Now.
Yeah, you just, you know what? You just managed to make it. And yeah, you see it too, Tratus. You see the stonework right over here move.
Just barely.
Just barely. Alright, that's your turn, Hans?
Yep.
Actually,
So wait, well, this guy right here is
He should actually
Headless.
be. Oh yeah, headless. He's there, and his head is somewhere over here.
yeah.
okay.
Okay, Hans. How long? So wait, it's been 6 rounds. How long does your rage or your
This
ancestors
should be
rest?
the last round.
Okay. In that case, they're all gonna go for you one last time. Oh my god. I rolled. Okay. I'm gonna post this in roll like in chat later. I rolled for like 4 guys. I rolled 3 ones.
Nice.
And a 119.
The headless one gets a 19, and the other 3 hit the wall.
You take 4, okay, Hans, you take 4 damage as like this one right over here, kind of as you're kind of punting it, it kind of bites onto your shoulder again. It doesn't get very deep, but it's a nasty little wound regardless. And that's it for the zombies. Cass.
All right, so I'm gonna move to right here, and I'm gonna just kind of prep myself, and I'm just gonna lunge myself at that wall.
You're gonna prep like you're
I'm just gonna body slam into that wall.
okay. You're gonna try to like move the masonry basically.
Yes, pretty much, yeah.
All right.
What do I need to make a check for on this?
Yeah, I would say roll
Strength or something?
strength. I'm trying to think what would be like a body slam. Yeah, I would say roll strength because you're trying to move.
Athletics?
No, just strength because you're trying to like straight up move the masonry.
I think I got it.
I think you did too. 1 second. So you try to run up and you try to manage to move the already dislodged block. Just with your shoulder, you just nudge it enough that it collapses, and as it does so, You all see the entire structure that is this here Alien Tower that stood for thousands of years just collapse on top of all these zombies right here that are still within the actual tower. And as it does so, it just collapses in on itself, and they are pretty much covered by the rubble as the entire, all like the towers and like all of the walls just collapse right in. The rest of you, if you're within 10 feet, so everyone but Tritus, make dexterity save.
I can see this coming.
Yeah, but yeah. Okay, wait. Let me just see this. Let's see.
Don't worry, we have an on-site interview on it if anybody does get hit.
Okay, so if you are within 10 feet, you take. So if you save,
What's the save DC?
DC 10. So I think all you saved. So you managed to dodge the majority of the rubble that just comes falling down on top of you guys, and you only take 4 damage, all of you. But this zombie, unfortunately, is crushed. And this one over here takes the full 8 damage, and it looking pretty beat up as the last zombie left, and it's stuck underneath a big block, a cinder block, or not cinder block, like big block of moonstone. It just fell on top of it, and it looks up and goes, "Oh!" It sort of helplessly tries to crawl up at you guys. Is that your turn, Cassandra?
Now, I'm assuming that was my action, right? I can't attack her.
Yeah, that was your action.
Okay, yeah, then, I guess.
Yeah, you take 4 damage as well as Shrimzu too.
I did.
Yeah, yeah, because
Half for temporary.
you took half. Yeah, okay, you're right. Right. Try this now.
I did it, but at what cost?
That's a +2. So that actually hits. Or no, wait. Yeah, no, then you roll with the luck dice, that definitely hits. So that last luck dice makes it a total, yeah, it hits. And you do 7 damage. And you actually almost kill it. You kind of slice one of its arms off, and now it's just a one-armed zombie with losing its lower half, kind of crawling on the ground towards Hans, trying to get at it. Oh, +4 Thunderbolt. In that case, one sec.
Come on.
Yeah, you can describe how you killed it, how you killed the last zombie. Try this. How do you kill this guy?
Is this Trice's first sexual hit of the night?
This is like his
I was about to say, I got to thinking, like, he's had the crappiest rolls out of anybody other than me.
Yeah, no, you guys, Agranak is putting in the work.
I'm like,
Agranak was doing some dirt.
I look at the rest of you and like, dusting off, some of the bubble on the shoulder armor, like, well, that was interesting. Thank you guys to pull you guys' own weight. This was a toothy grin.
God damn, Hen's got beat down again.
Well, I mean, you did turn into a brick wall for 5 turns.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
like
man.
Stonewall.
I swear, Hans' signature move should be like those riot police in like prisons where they're just beating on the shield with their stick. You know, it's like that's Hans' signature move now. Like,
That shield
Yeah.
is fucking sick, Chewie.
the
That is nice.
face-changing shield has so far won more battles for the team than any weapon we've had.
I didn't even pull up my staff though to the end.
I know, right? It's so good.
And when I did pull up my staff, I sent the zombie's head halfway across the map.
So yeah, Tritus just kind of stabs down and cooks the last little zombie until it's nothing but really bones. You all look at the impressive little battle you had for yourself. This whole area right over here, unfortunately, is totally rubble. So anything that was inside, it would be very hard to actually get to. But otherwise, you guys hear an eerie silence as
Sharinza walks
all the
in.
undead are gone. You all walk into the tent?
I just walk into the tent.
Well, I'm gonna walk down and I'm gonna loot this guy.
Which one?
The necromancer.
Oh, okay.
The necromancer.
Cass, once you loot him, you find a small little spell book on him, as well as a quarterstaff, and on his neck, you also notice that there appears to be a pendant, which the actual pendant itself is just a skull, just like a black ebony skull, pretty much.
And just moving to sit on the edge of the well as close to the magic as he can, and keep an eye on Cass to make sure she's safe.
Oh God. Jesus, here we go. Well,
While he's doing that, Argonaut takes out his rope and starts making something.
I'm going to grab the spell book and the amulet. I'm assuming it's yeah, I guess that's the way.
It's an amulet, yes.
Yeah, it'd be an amulet. Okay, I'll take the amulet. Is that going to be posted in the party
That's
list?
everything we posted.
Okay.
So Sharinzu, when you enter the tent, do you notice that the tent itself appears to be rather sparse, though what is there is quite interesting. There's a sleeping bag, there's a sleeping cot right on the right side of the tent as you go in, as well as what appears to be a table, where on it looks to be a couple of writing supplies, as well as seemingly a journal of some sorts.
Cool. What kind of writing supplies are we talking?
You see pretty much, it's kind of like just a normal oak table, and on top of it, the supplies are just a piece of paper, some ink, and, a quill. You also notice on the ground by the cot appears to be just some commoner's clothes. And when you look actually underneath the actual desk itself, when you move the chair, you also see what looks to be a chest.
Okay. Here's this for the ink and quill. Pocketing that. And let's take a look at that chest. I'm assuming it's not trapped because it's his personal thing. So I will try to unlock it if it's locked.
It is locked with a very basic lock, yes.
So I'll unlock that with this. Holy shit. Okay.
You pop it open, no issue. It just comes naturally to you.
Jesus
And
Christ.
in the actual chest, you see a leather bag containing about 100 septims, just a little leather bag, as well as a potion of healing and a scroll and as well as a spell scroll. The final thing you see is a tiny jeweled box that appears to be quite valuable in of itself.
It's just a box. I'll open that little box.
Okay. When you open the box,
You could hit him in the face with a fireball.
Fireball.
no, you kind of see in the actual box itself, there's a ring in it. The ring itself is clearly magical, has sort of a sheen around it, and in the front of it is the image of a skull and crossbones. You don't know what the actual ring does quite yet, though.
Okay, I'll close the little box and pocket that.
Tritus, when you read the spells, when you go in and read the spell scroll, the data script appears to indicate that this scroll is a scroll of levitate. And yeah, you also see the journal that's on the actual table that appears to be opened.
Yeah, we see Surrender's failure at sleight of hand.
Yeah, but you're not in the tent, so the only one in there is
I didn't know how closed it was.
Yeah, Tritus is the only one that Tritus sees you kind of very obviously open it up and sort of pocket it. Pocket the little ring box.
Yep. And he'll turn everybody, try to turn Tritus's attention to the other magical items in this box, like the scroll and the potion and whatnot.
Agronautic finished making a leash for Hans. And I turned to him and say, no more going off on your own, or otherwise I'll put this on you.
Could I hear him say that, by the way?
You're
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
So I can?
Yeah.
you only
you're-
took
Well, I'm
my
going to yell back and say, well, maybe you shouldn't swing at people who aren't fighting.
I looked at him and I gave him the work middle finger.
I'm just gonna look at him, look at Cash, look it back at him, just with that unimpressed look.
Look, there's 100 gold.
I'm getting a call from my mom.
No problem.
So is there a way, like, can I take a look at that amulet and try to identify it?
You would notice that it's not magical, but if you want to, you can make a religion check.
Okay.
Lorenzo takes his cut of the 100 gold and gives 20 to each of the rest of the group.
Okay, I have no clue what it is.
Yeah, you do not have any clue who or what this could be for.
Tell you what, I might, well, let me see here. So I got a spell book, the amulet, and there was one other item, if I'm correct?
Yeah, you got the spell book, you got an amulet, and you got the quarterstaff as well, if you want to take it.
Yeah, I'll take the quarterstaff, and I'm assuming I can't really do much with that spell book. Can I at least just go and just take an overview of it, maybe? Just to look at it? I know I probably can't use anything in it, but
Yep.
I
Do
can.
that. You can do what?
And just
I
one
just,
interested in the spell book.
Yeah,
You
like
can
that.
look through the spell book, though unless you can read Daedric, you probably wouldn't understand what it's saying.
I'm back.
Alright, yeah. I'll just, I'll pocket it, take the quarterstaff, the spell book, and I'm going to leave the amulet on him. Being that's a religious item, I'll leave it on him. That's kind of like a final resting thing.
Yeah. So, you won't mind if I look at the spell book occasionally, would you?
I'll walk back up here, I'm assuming right here, and I'll hand it to Agronaut.
Okay. I open it, see if I can read anything.
I'm gonna stand there and wait to see if there's anything if he can find anything out about it as well.
Because I'm a, spellcaster.
Good.
And it's just gonna look over your shoulder.
Speaking of which, just to try it out, Shirenzo's gonna tap Agronak's shoulder and
I look over, like,
you gain 1 hit point.
Lord Every Channel.
Really?
I sort of feel a little regenerated, and I look back over Shinju, like, what was that?
Well done.
Okay.
But next time, allow me to do the sneak attacks.
He was a necromancer.
Aye.
All the necromancers must die for what they did to my father.
Oh shit, that's right. You got your dad in the thingamabobber from a
you wanna say
necro.
what I did that right
Yeah. Oh shit, I didn't even get that till now. Okay.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Hey, oh.
Now do you understand why I did what I did?
No, but wait a minute. The rest of the group doesn't know that shit about the sword and your father.
No, I
It's
don't.
just
I
you.
mentally, I just forgot.
It's just
about
you
it.
and Tritus. You guys, y'all kept that to yourselves.
So far.
It's none of your business. I just say,
True.
it's personal business, be a bit more friendly with me. You might learn it. Also, have assaulted with Agronach.
Don't look at Agronach and say, did you find anything?
Oh, I now look at the book. What can I read in the book?
You read the book and realize
Agronach.
you've been coached.
Agronach, you read through the sort of the profane tome, and it lists a lot of. I'll list the
It's
actual
better.
list later.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you see it lists a lot of profane necromancy and other various spells that are quite vile and most likely illegal to actually cast in Cyrodiil at the very least.
Yeah. Non-necromantic spells in there.
There are actually, one sec. Let me look real quick. Yeah, there is actually one spell teaching how to summon a Daedra, as well as a spell that he used to actually escape you guys, sort of the Misty Step. But other than that, no.
Yeah, I say that this is mostly, illegal necromancer stuff, but there's actually 2 useful spells in here. Summon Daedra and Misty Step.
I'll look at him and say, well, I'll tell you what, the book's yours. Good fighting. And then I'll walk away.
Okay. To know. I said, thank you.
Oh, no, you're good. I thought you said something else. My bad.
No, I just said thank you.
Kogan, you guys come out of the tent?
Yeah, I already came out of the tent, and I used the ring on. I used my ring on Agronach, the healing one.
Han's just gonna ask if you guys found anything in the tent.
Yeah, he's Shirenzu gave everybody 20 gold pieces or septums.
That's all you guys found?
No, actually, there's a potion, there's a bunch of equipment inside, and there's a scroll. I think Travis has the scroll.
So wait, the potions are still inside?
Well, Travis probably has that. I didn't really grab anything else except for the gold, and yeah.
Yeah, until the potion right now is just like, I might assume Travis got it.
Yeah. So this thing isn't here anymore, right? It's gone.
Yeah, it just kind of melted.
It's still there melting.
Yeah.
It's melting.
So like, did he have a weapon? I can't remember.
No.
No, just swing at you.
Him. Yeah. Okay.
Well, this guy though, he's just got big fucking icy arms.
It's a tank. Okay. Good to know. Alrighty.
So now, guys, you managed to defeat the Necromancer.
Hooray!
Hands
I
like a
am
rat.
done. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a rest.
Yeah, Sam.
I think Hans took 54 damage that round.
Jesus, how many hit points does he got?
A lot.
He was healed too, was with that greater healing potion.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta understand that. That's a Spartan right there, ladies. That's a Spartan.
That's why Hans believes in his magic so much.
I was about to say when that fight started.
Actually, would we be closer to the Necromancer camp or to the town Bleeker's way?
You would be about equidistant in both.
So sure, this is not going to argue. However, can I take those? I want to pick up those weapons and shield that these guys got.
Sure. They're a little old and corroded, but you can pick up
All right, then
their
I'll
old
just fucking put it
iron
in.
weapons. And if you pick them up, though, if you pick up all of them, though, like, because there's also like piles here that weren't reanimated. So if you pick up all of them, it's gonna weigh you down quite a bit.
I ain't worried about that. It's all corroded. No need.
Yeah, they're old kind of corpses that were just dug up. Oh, I'll post XP afterwards.
All right, so I guess we're gonna head back to the village then, or not the village, the camp.
Oh yeah, the Dunmer camp.
Yeah, it depends if
Yeah, I'll look over and say it will probably be best.
As we leave, Hans wants to check the body.
So small ornate box with magic.
Yeah, it just had the amulet, right?
Yeah, the amulet, quarterstaff, and just
Yeah, I just wanted to roll. Justin left the amulet on it. I wanted to see if I knew what it was.
Yes.
All right, good night, y'all.
All right. So, yep, I'm gonna say for the now, guys, you successfully did it. I'll see you guys next week.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. You got. And yeah, I'll post what you guys looted, as well as just a general, like, as well as the XP, just a general, like, update.
Man,
All right.
kill to be level 3 right now. All right.
You're